guys? What are we doing? Hopefully we're doing well. Dude, we got Rocket League on. Day 4, group stage. Here we are. Nutty, yes! How do we feel about today, man? How do we feel?
You know, there's a lot of thoughts about today. Let's just keep it how it is. This is a tough bracket. You go from FUT Esports into one of Fellas or the Legion of Boom. Obviously, that lower match you'd think's a little bit easier than the FUT matchup, but hey, man, to be the best, you gotta beat the best. And if we're trying to qualify for Paris, quite frankly, I mean this in the most sincere way possible, this is the single biggest series of the split, no doubt about it, without question. Up to this point, nothing comes even close. Shopify and on day 5 of last open, yeah, it comes close. If you win this, you could potentially clinch a top 6, and if some more things go your way, you might be looking at a top 4 seed going into open 6, which is, woo! That's something, isn't it?
Oh, that's something. Oh, that's something. Let me get this bracket on stream for you guys. Probably should have made it a little bit bigger on me here, but
yeah, looks good.
Hopefully you guys can see. So we have Virtus Pro versus the Immigrants for the first match in our group. So we're all playing at the same time. I don't know why I said first match. Then NRG and Jin G, FUT Esports and Next2Nu Esports, and then Fellas and Lob. Nutty, I'm gonna need your predictions here in a second, but I think it's gonna be Virtus Pro moves on. I think NRG moving on, and then I think Next2Nu and Fellas. Welcome in, Crossy.
Yep.
Welcome in, dude. Crossy has the best seat in the house. Crossy is poolside, just tanning and
poolside?
Like, dude, no, he is by the pool, just chilling, watching Next2Nu.
I want to do that.
Like that is peak. Let's not talk about that one too much, because guess what? It's game time! Game time! Game time! Yes, sir. Here we are. 5 minutes on the clock in game number 1. Here we go. Next2Nu Esports on the blue side with Panda, Aris, and Percy. Then on the orange, you see FUT Esports. That's going to be Chronic, Cheese, and Justin. Nutty, how's this first game going to go?
This is a very interesting series, as you saw FUT Esports make a run. They actually clinched top 4. Yeah, they won top 4. They beat Strictly Business in the upper bracket of day 5 last open, then falling to Space Station Gaming, who ended up winning the regional. So this is a new and revitalized FUT Esports roster that we've seen do some crazy things, but here it might actually be an empty net. Next2Nu, gonna be the first one on the board.
Next2Nu! Yes, sir, there you go. Percy with the first one. Beautiful pass up from Percy, then Aris gonna give that one back, gonna spread the love around this Next2Nu Esports roster, and that's going to be a 1-0 with 4:24 left on the clock. Still plenty of time, but you'll love to see a good start like that. It's going to be a good...
There's a weird double commit there as well from FUT Esports. I wanted to point that out. You don't see that very often, specifically from Cheese and Chronic. Chronic, one of the most passive third mans in the region, in all honesty. But you want to know who's not passive? Panda. Tries to bury that double tap, just goes back actually into the hands of Aris. A good draw for him. Percy has to be able to corral this ball. Pops up off that corner, but only meets Chronic in the air. A bit of midfield action here for both teams, but now Chronic, he in fact can jump, but unable to put that one into the back of the net. So FUT Esports has to reset and restart.
Reset and restart, couldn't agree more. Panda, maybe just another open net, but Justin able to get back in time. Justin, one of the most prevalent Rocket League players of all time, in my opinion. I mean, he has been in the scene for a while now. You see him date back to that NRG scene, and he was nasty. Will he continue? Aris! Call him Aristotle. He knows the angles. A beauty of a shot here. That's going to be 2-0 Next2Nu Esports in game number 1.
FUT Esports was 3rd in defensive rating in the open 4, and twice in the first minute and a half, they've let 2 balls in that should never be going in at this level of Rocket League. Just a break in rotation, honestly, and it might even be a 3rd. Why not? Aris is going to find his 2nd, and Next2Nu Esports flowing in game number 1.
Well done, Next2Nu Esports. Panda just barely able to get that touch, and then the demo from Aris at the end. That will seal the deal. Gonna be 3-0. Still 3:26 left on the clock. You are able to forfeit now. In case you're wondering, 3:30 left on the clock is forfeit time. But I don't think FUT's gonna be doing all that. Hopefully they're gonna try to lock it back in and see if they can find something in this game number 1. Justin, Sent to the corner, gonna leave for Chronic. Panda already up, though. That's gonna be a little bit awkward for FUT Esports, but Justin does manage to make contact. Aris looking for it off the sidewall. A nice first touch. Chronic, Cheese, both double commit. This could be an opportunity for Panda to the backboard. Double tap, but save from Justin, and a beautiful one at that.
It's a great save there from Justin. This game only 3-0, but you really could think it could be 5-0, and I wouldn't blame you. There's been a couple of opportunities where Justin has barely reached that ball by the skin of his teeth, and even Percy, he's playing better defense than FUT Esports as a whole. Aris tries to find the last member of FUT Esports and Cheese to allow Percy to guide that ball through into the back of the net, but doesn't happen. Justin now with a little bit of boost. Cheese finds the bump on one. It's just Percy with no boost, but he plays the defense perfectly. Aris now on the chase down. Cheese to go grab that 100 boost. Quick flick off target from Aris, but he's able to steal the 100. And once more, FUT Esports now have numbers to try and make something happen, but no. Aris pokes it away and continues an aerial play of his own. First touch is solid. Has so much control. Can he guide it over everyone? No. Chronic, the first one there, he's able to poke it away as he's now stuck in a 1v1 situation to where Justin can help bail him out. Cheese did grab that 100 boost, maybe a free net, and he buries that one. Goodness, what an angle.
This is a free net. We still see a defender back, but what a shot.
Tough read.
I mean, what a shot. FUT Esports seems they have found something. Maybe that is the rhythm they've been looking for. For us, hopefully not. It's going to be a 3-1 with 1:58 remaining. Still Next2Nu Esports in the lead by 2. You have a little bit of cushion, but against a team like FUT, you can't let it go too quickly. Justin, nice touch, trying to find it around 1. Now that one going to be sent mid. Cheese a little bit awkward, but does manage to make contact. Now Percy sent high off the ceiling. Shot from Panda.
Wow.
Buried bottom left.
Panda finds his first of day 4, but look at this from Percy. This setup is pristine, able to just slam it off the ceiling to where Chronic can't reach, and then the third man gets dusted. Bottom left corner for our Panda Bear, and man, we're back to a 3-goal lead. This is, by every sense of the word, a dominant game 1 so far. We saw that in the Shopify Rebellion series a couple of weekends ago, but man, maybe even, oh my goodness, 5-1, almost off of an incredible own goal between Chronic and Cheese, but alas, they are able to bail themselves out. FUT Esports keep themselves in this game 1, but with the rotations that I'm seeing, and nice demos here from Cheese, is going to allow Justin to have a free shot, which Aris hustles back for, and wow, I mean, you park the bus with 1:10 left, you gotta be able to find something. You're unable to do it there, and of course, who else but Panda?
Who else but Panda? Next2Nu Esports showing some strength here in game number 1 with a 5-1 so far. It seems they have figured it out. They may not have as much experience as this FUT roster, but it doesn't matter sometimes. Sometimes the skill is simply better. Percy trying to find one more. Unfortunately, won't be able to. Just going to send it back to Panda. Panda no boost. Still going to look for another. Cheese, a great bump, forcing Panda off. Now Aris, not a ton of boost. He plays it around 1, getting the bump on Chronic. Unfortunately, won't be able to find that double tap, though, off the ground. Percy, maybe an opportunity. Yes, it will be! Well done! Well done.
Man, look at this shot here from Percy. Every single member of Next2Nu Esports able to find 2 goals in this opening game. It's been a team effort for the 3 fellas in green. And if you're FUT Esports, you really just got to sit there and think, truth be told, on paper, they are better than this Next2Nu Esports roster. What are they doing wrong, exactly? What are we seeing that's allowing this Next2Nu Esports roster to have so much control, so much comfortability? It will be a second there from Chronic, but at this rate, it's just extracurricular.
Wow, what a bar. At this point, it's just extracurricular. Well done, well done. They aren't better. Next2Nu has Panda, and you know what? I couldn't agree anymore. 6-2 so far. 30 seconds left here. And a beautiful game 1 for Next2Nu Esports so far. Percy looking for another. Unfortunately, won't be able to find it. But Aris just going to stall this one midfield. Looking for the drop down to a teammate. Does just that. Percy not able to find shot as a defender for FUT is back. But a beauty of a game 1. A great start for Next2Nu Esports. Hopefully they will continue to adapt into game number 2 because game number 1, you're just playing the best Rocket League you can. Game number 2, it's time for adaptation.
I mean, we saw this 2 weekends ago in the Shopify Rebellion series. I really don't want to keep bringing that up, but it feels eerily similar. Game 1 was complete dominance for Next2Nu Esports, and then, you know, you continue ramping up your pressure. You are able to go up 3-1, sit on series point, and then it all falls away. You don't want a repeat of that here. Like, look at this scoreboard. 6 goals, 6 assists, 7 saves out of Next2Nu Esports as well. It was just clinical for every single person in this lobby.
Clinical indeed. I mean, a 6-2, man. That is a scoreline. 15 shots out of Next2Nu Esports in that first game. Looking like they're able to hold some pressure today. And I mean, dude, it looks like they are locked in like they've never been locked in before. Is that crazy for saying?
No, that was I was thinking the exact same thing. That was probably the best 5 minutes of Rocket League I've ever seen out of those guys. No disrespect to any of the open 4 run, but that was clinical against a team who, like I said, on paper is just better than them, a top 4 team. FUT Esports is solidly in the running for Paris. They are, I think they have the 5th best odds going into today to make Paris. Next2Nu Esports sitting around the 7th or 8th, but I don't know. Maybe we could see a flip of the script here.
Maybe we could. I mean, it's in a Rocket League. Anything can happen. Game number 2. Here we go. 5 minutes on the clock. Will Next2Nu Esports be able to be as dominant as they were in the first game? I think that's the question that we are all wondering. Panda gonna try to find a block here. Won't be able to. Cheese around 1, but shot going to be a little bit off. Percy, a nice touchdown field. Unfortunately, no more boost to continue. And Justin, the man you don't want to see with a free ball, not able to find it through. It's going to be Aris off ceiling. Not a ton of boost, but he finds it around 1. Looking for the dunk, and that one still just a little bit off target.
An interesting touch there from Justin. Concerned the fans of FUT Esports for a moment, but there was no secondary member from end-to-end to punish the mistouch, I'd say, there from Justin. Now, it's going to be Cheese on a bang down field. He has a teammate up, but Chronic is just out of his reach. Now Percy, over 1, tries to play 50 on the second. Doesn't do so, but it now falls into the hands of Aris. A little bit of a midfield battle here, where no one really wants to take total control of this ball. However, FUT's going to be the first one to do so. Justin, that shot, bar down and in! Perfectly placed! FUT Esports, find it.
I mean, you see Percy go back in net. You see he is ready for this save, and then the bar down rings out, and that one he's not expecting. Unfortunately, the 4th member of Next2Nu Esports going to hurt him a little bit here, but that is all right. 1-0 for FUT Esports, and they're looking for another one quick. It's just going to be a bang down field. Now Justin up from the corner. Touch. 50'd away by Percy. Now Panda looking to play on next, but it's just going to be Cheese trying to take it high. Cheese bumped off that one. Has to leave for Justin. Justin definitely playing a much better game than we saw in the first one. His rotations were a little bit awkward. He just didn't feel like he was in the right place. But now he is figuring it out. And, well, if you're a FUT Esports fan, then thank goodness for you, right?
So far, so good for FUT Esports, but of course, 4 of the 6 goals were scored in the last 3.5 minutes for Next2Nu Esports in game number 1, and maybe we have one here, 2v2. That's a nice demo. Aris can't caress that ball over Cheese, so Chronic has to pop up to make that read. Now straight into the hands of Panda. First touch solid, second touch a 50, which falls back to Aris. Quick shot, wide right. Next2Nu Esports still lurking, though. It's a great first touch from Panda. Gonna try and light up the double tap, maybe just get a pass down. Aris is there, tries to bulldoze his way through, but on the pop-up, Cheese is alone on the back wall, so he allows Percy to take another boom. No boost here for him, though, so it's just going to be a free ball for Chronic, who takes over. Found the reset, was unable to use it to his advantage. Now Justin off the corner has a quick shot. It's going to be Cheese. Free ball. Where does he place that? Top left goes awry. Aris now has to get out of the way of Cheese, who's hustling him down. Free ball for whoever wants to take it. It's going to be Justin now. 1v2. Percy picks his pocket. Maybe has a teammate waiting in the wings. But again, limited boost here for Next2Nu Esports. 2 boost steals allow them to completely revamp the boost totals. But it might have been a little bit too little too late. Justin now. Quick shot. Panda makes a save. Next2Nu Esports, they're hunkering down on defense.
Hunkering down, and at this point you kind of have to, right? FUT is playing shot after shot, possession after possession. You have to hunker down and make sure the defense is the best you can have it. the end of the day. And unfortunately, that's not going to be what's happening here. Justin just going to find a second. The prodigy from back in the day is showing that he still has it. There's been a lot of discussion on Twitter whether Justin is as good as he used to be, and well, currently he's trying to show that he is. And good kickoff here. It's gonna be Justin playing one, looking to hold possession over one. A beauty of a double downfield, but just gonna find Aris in the back line. Good bump there onto Aris. Cheese touching one high. It's gonna be a little bit awkward, but a nice 50 there. Percy looking to take possession. 50 with Justin now. Trying to play one high. He gets bumped up a little bit here, and it could be awkward. Never mind. It's just a bang downfield.
It's a little bit... The difference that I'm noticing from FUT Esports is the fact that their bumps and their physicality are actually landing. Might not matter here, though. Percy tries to pop that one over Cheese, unable to do so, so it's a booming clear from Chronic. First touch out of the control of Aris, but Justin makes a mistouch, so it's going to be Aris now in a 1v2, plays 50, Percy's there, can he slide it past Chronic? He can! Next2Nu Esports right back in it with 71 seconds on the clock.
Beauty of a shot here, and a great 50. Able to make it 1-2. Next2Nu Esports finding the first of game number 2 for themselves. Will they be able to continue it? They need one more if they want an opportunity to take game 2. Question is, will they be able to find another? Aris up early for that, does find touch. Now Percy, a great dunk on to Cheese. Justin looking to take possession, trying to find it around Panda, not going to be able to. Panda flying high with that one, able to find the touch. Now Aris, a little bit awkward, that could be a mistouch, but it seems that it will work out just fine in the end. That one a little bit of an awkward touch. Cheese, maybe an opportunity. Reset, yeah. That's just under. And a 3-1 lead for FUT Esports.
A giveaway in your own half is rarely going to result in anything positive, and especially with Panda on limited boost. Tries to read it high, Cheese goes low, and it's just barbecue chicken there from the FUT Esports first man. Still 46 seconds left on this clock, so again, we say this all the time, never mind, there's not more than enough time. 3-goal comeback going to be a little bit harder than a 2-goal comeback, as Justin, off the kickoff, is able to seal the deal himself.
Next2Nu Esports, I think you just have to kind of, you got to find your mental back, right? You have to find your mental back in this game number 2. Hopefully your mental isn't crushed yet, but after a 4-1, it's got to be down a little bit. Find that back, find your rhythm, and get ready for game number 3. Don't expect a win here, just play some good Rocket League and get ready for the next game. That's the advice I could give, but I mean, I'm not the coach here. Maybe the coach is expecting them to win this thing. I mean, hey, I could see it. It's gonna be Cheese up, not able to find touch, and Panda just a bang downfield, but Chronic looking to play possession back into his corner. That's exactly what he's gonna do. Next2Nu Esports have to fight for every single ball if they want an opportunity, and unfortunately, it won't come to fruition. 4-1 game number 2, and we're ready for game number 3, hopefully, but a beauty of a game from FUT. Well done.
Now, it is like typical sports where, I mean, in all things, you play until the whistle, and the second that ball touches the ground, you can relax, trying to understand what exactly went wrong, but I mean, the scoreboard proves my point. I think this was just a Justin diff. He came alive in game number 2, found some things off the kickoff, was able to beat a couple. Cheese as well with an impressive reset under Panda as the last man. It was a quieter game for Next2Nu Esports, and by all means, sometimes that happens when you're going against a tougher opponent, but you can't let this series slip away from you.
Dude, Nutty, I don't know if you saw, 300 viewers, by the way. Don't get nervous now. Let's lock it back in. Game number 3, here we are. A 1-1 here. FUT and Next2Nu Esports all tied up in this series. Whoever takes this has the advantage in the best of 3 here that is left in the series. Chronic just going to be a bang downfield. Now Panda able to play one to the sidewall. No touch there. It's just going to be Chronic up first. Justin with a beauty of a beat. Cheese looking for the opportunity, but Aris getting up just in time. Now Justin playing it across. We see a double commit from Next2Nu Esports. Could lead to something dangerous, but thankfully it's in the orange half. Panda looking for one. Now Cheese able to play, and Chronic trying to take possession, but it's just going to be Aris firing one middle. Unfortunately, no teammate there to look for a challenge or anything, and Cheese has the free bang downfield.
So controlling touch there from Panda. The giveaway to Aris, but Chronic He met his match there. Now, a breakout on offense for FUT Esports. It's Cheese and Justin running downfield, but as Next2Nu hustles back, they're able to shut that opportunity of offense down for the moment. Cheese with a threatening shot there, but it's Percy to clear that one away. Aris. This ball actually is going to fall into the hands of Panda, pardon me. He will get beat out by Chronic as him and Justin do double commit. Free shot here from Percy, but Chronic falls from the heavens to interfere with that one. Now Cheese, first touch is solid. Over one, not going to have a double, just leaves it for a teammate, but Aris is there. Justin hustles his way through. Free ball for Chronic. Shoots, Panda, save, but it's awkward for a moment. However, he has the control with no threats so far. Cheese able to put that one on the left side wall. So Percy takes over. Ceiling pinch off target, but Panda decides not to commit. He would have left Aris in an awkward spot. Now quick shot from Panda. Cheese, another huge save. Next2Nu Esports threatening FUT here within the last 30 seconds, but so far unable to find anything. Cheese now hunts the demo onto Panda, who tries to keep this ball in the orange half. Would have been a crazy own goal there if Percy wasn't back in time, but alas he was, and we remain deadlocked at 0.
I'm sorry, FK got a sub. First killer got a sub from the 5 gifted from Hazy. Thank you, Hazy. Thank you. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm fangirling a little bit here, but we got a good game on. 0-0, 2:40 left on the clock. Next2Nu Esports being put in their half for a moment, looking to find their way out. A double commit that could be awkward, but we do see the bang down from Aris, going to clear up any pressure that they might have had. Justin, nice touchdown. Cheese, first to play on. Percy, last one back in a 1v1, and he's able to just play that across to Panda. Panda looking to hold possession, finds it over one, looking for the 50, but Chronic playing that one a little better and able to find that to the sidewall. Now Cheese looking to take possession, able to find around one, looks for a shot, but Panda first to meet that ball. Now this one's sent high. Percy trying to get up for it, does find the touch, but a beauty of a touch there from Chronic, going to stop any pressure from Next2Nu Esports. This FUT
It's crazy. Oop, pardon me.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I just wanted to keep talking for a moment. But you know what?
You're good.
Hey, I'm glad we're on the same page here. Oh wait, an opportunity. Aris can't find it around. Unfortunately, the shot just a little bit wide, and we still see the 0-0 scoreline. It's kind of crazy coming from the 6-3 and then the 4-1 to now a 0-0 game with just 1:36 left.
That's exactly what I was going to harp on as well, is what a difference 10 minutes can make. We go from 2 extremely high-octane games to a standstill in a defensive battle here. Neither of these teams really want to, give away that first goal, as no team ever does, but they've been proving it the entire time. It's a nice boost grab there from Aris. Got the timing right there. Able to poke it past the second man as well. Chronic has to hustle back with no boost. He plays 50 with Cheese, Aris does, and him and Panda collaborate in the midfield. Chronic, giveaway touch to Aris, but he has the boost advantage. Percy is to be up first to this ball, which he is. Panda now waiting in the wings. First touch solid. It's going to waterfall down, able to 50-50 it with him. Aris now, first one there. Controlling touch into this corner, able to 50 it with one, but 2 members of FUT Esports commit. That's a bad 50 there from Panda against that wall, but he's able to get bailed out. Justin now beats one. Sidewall skimmer online. Is it on target though? No. 50 away, and Cheese now keeps it in. An opportunity here, 50-50 between 2 members, is Percy! Where did he come from? Pulling it back and able to continue the 0-0 scoreline. Speaking of Percy, his quick shot just off target, but man, FUT Esports had one hell of an opportunity. Now the musty from Panda can't force his way through. Aris now, 20 seconds left. Next2Nu Esports putting FUT on the back foot. It might be here for Percy, but no, 10 seconds left, Etch.
What a save that was, man. I had no idea where the third defender was. And he showed himself, put a hand up, and that ball was out. A 0-0. Will we see a golden goal overtime in game number 3? I mean, going from 2 very dominant games to this, you don't see it often, but both these teams adapted and they are ready to play. Percy gonna leave that one for a teammate, otherwise known as Aris, trying to find it over another, but won't be able to. Panda able to find 50. That one gonna drop down in corner. A nice dunk there from Percy. Now Chronic just playing that one across. Percy last one back, gonna wait for a moment now. Or Panda, sorry. Oh, a beautiful shot! Panda slots it bottom right, and Next2Nu Esports go to a game 4, up 2-1 in the series.
You saw it the moment Aris uses double jump. Is he going to try and go for the redirect? Is he going to fake and leave it for Panda to slide it through? The latter option was better, and the latter option ends game number 3 to put Next2Nu on match point. Goodness!
Goodness, man. What a beauty of a shot. Well done. Next2Nu Esports leading in shots. Are they also leading in saves? No, they're not. No, they're not. Let me do my math real quick and lock it back in. But a beautiful game number 3 for Next2Nu Esports. They're able to find their second of the series. One more and they are done. They move on in uppers. Question is, will they be able to find it? And, man, this game literally determines how this split is going to go. If
I do agree.
Next2Nu Esports win this next game, the potential is beyond whatever I expected. You know what I mean?
No, I completely agree. You also have to think it's so defining because this is, in my opinion, the stronger of the two groups. If you're able to go through uppers in this group of death and this group of hell, A, hello, that's something incredible. B, you don't have to drop to the lower bracket and play maybe a team like Gen G or like Virtus Pro to even qualify for top 8. You'd go up against Legion of Boom, who's actually up 2-0 against the fellas, by the way, fun fact. Or, like I said, the fellas. This is a pivotal game 4 and maybe even game 5 if we get there, but still, we're just gonna chill out on Utopia for a moment. Panda, quick touch is able to corral this, and 15 seconds in, there's not been too much offense, but that's, in my opinion, something that Next2Nu Esports is going to like. Panda now has an opportunity to go over Cheese with the reset, gets it over him. Oh, the bump, though. No one's going to double it in, but it's awkward. Justin able to poke it away for FUT Esports to maintain this 0-0 scoreline, and now Chronic able to break out. Pardon me.
Percy gonna bang one high, looking for a teammate. Just gonna find Cheese on back wall. Now Panda able to stop this one midfield. Maybe an opportunity. We see Justin up, a nice reset, but Justin able to find that. He was there when the reset was created. He knows what to do.
Whoa!
Percy! Percy, the first in game number 4, and it's gonna be for Next2Nu. Aris, a beauty of a pass middle, and Percy slots it under Chronic with a 1-0.
This is exactly like we saw in game 1. Where are these defensive miscues coming from out of FUT? We didn't see this 2 weekends ago in day 4, 5, and eventually 6. Well, I guess we did see it against Space Station. But this isn't Space Station, respectfully. Maybe they're even better. Next2Nu, putting FUT Esports on the back foot. Now, don't take your don't take your foot off the gas here. This is a very high-octane team like we've seen in the first 2 games of this series, but man, you gotta love what you're seeing if you're a Next2Nu fan, especially with Aris on the ball. Now Cheese able to break out. Panda on the back pass to Percy, who does in fact get removed. A little bit of a friendly fire here between the two P brothers, but Panda now in a 1v1 against Chronic. Plays 50, Cheese comes in, but opts to keep possession. Off the ceiling he goes. That one straight down to Chronic. Doesn't manage to get that first touch. A nice bump there from, I believe, Percy. Allows Aris to have some time on this ball to maintain his control. Justin there with an unbelievable double center, but I don't think anyone trusted it. Cheese now, quick shot. Saved around by Percy. 3 minutes left. Here comes Next2Nu on the breakout. Empty net, but Justin able to beat everyone to that ball. So they maintain and try and keep this a 1-0 deficit.
What a save off the pinch. I just love that they've realized that they're going for a pinch there, and Next2Nu Esports able to play defense. Good shot there from Chronic, and that one, you're gonna want that opportunity for the save back if you're Next2Nu Esports. Could have played a little bit better on defense, but a beautiful touch from Chronic around 1, around 2, and around 3. 2:56 remaining. This next goal could be the dagger from what we saw last game. Will we see another one out of Next2Nu Esports, or will it be FUT trying to bring it to a game 5? Good 50 there. Above the goal, not much able to be found though. It's just gonna be Justin looking for the clear. Aris up, getting 1, looking for the sidewall skimmer, does find it. Now Panda up, a nice 50. It's gonna be dropped down. Justin trying to hold possession, but Percy just gonna play it around him. Chronic
got the boost
in corner, and now a nice 50 downfield. Percy, an opportunity, bump on line, but Cheese still able to get back to that. And Aris gonna fire one from high, but that's still saved out once again. And FUT Esports look like they have found their defensive rotation back from the last game. If you're a Next2Nu Esports fan, you hope they didn't. This one tossed up to Panda. Panda, not much boost, still looking for the dunk, and he does find it. but Cheese first on for the clear.
Next2Nu, the one thing that they are doing very well that we didn't see in the Open 4, especially against that Shop series, I hate to keep referencing it, but I have to, is that third man is never getting hyper-aggressive. They're not leaving their net completely naked and wide open. And that's something against this FUT Esports roster that you need to do. They're going to be able to punish you even back from their own post. You saw a team pinch about a minute and a half ago that was rocketing straight towards that blue net. But the only reason it didn't go in is because good old Percy was there waiting and potent in defense. Now Aris with another clear. It's going to fall back into the hands of Chronic. He's unable to get that 100 boost though, so it breaks down. Panda up to Aris, who did grab that 100 boost. Reset over one. 50-50 against Cheese. Falls into the hands of Percy. First touch is good, but he has to decommit. It wasn't as controlled as he would have liked. Panda now buying some time for his two mates to get some boost behind him. This one going to fall into the hands of Percy. Boom downfield, sealing down. Chronic has a read into the corner, but it's right where Panda is. Maybe an infield pass, but a little bit of a whiff there from Panda. Was able to get just a bit on it, but nothing that either of his teammates could do about. Chronic now, quick shot. Percy able to corral it. Chronic keeping Next2Nu honest in defense. A couple of easy saves for them. Nothing too scary. 50 seconds left. Again, it's anyone's game. I'm not anticipating overtime here. I do think someone's going to break through, but man, who's it going to be?
Chronic looking for an opportunity. A nice bump on back wall, and that's going to be just in middle. Unfortunately for Next2Nu Esports, this one could be the one to seal the deal in game number 4. The question is, will it? You know, Nutty, I was scrolling on Twitter earlier, as one does, or now X, and I saw a top 4 for NA. Everyone was like, where is FUT? FUT is going to be one of the greatest teams in NA. The question is, will Next2Nu Esports be able to find one and stop them out? Yes, they will! Next2Nu Esports, the equalizer, making it 2-2 with 33 seconds.
2.5 seconds of pain and anguish is finally going to be rectified by Panda as all 3 members get involved. Aris, the first one to put the shot on. Percy somehow keeps it on that goal line. And finally, our big old bear able to force that one through. Tie game once more. Maybe we will in fact see overtime. Maybe I did jinx it and then Panda decided to unjinx us. But still, Justin on this ball, nothing is safe. Cheese now has a free double tap. Does he bury it? No! It was off target regardless, but Aris was there to clean it up either way. Chronic now lofts it up to Justin. Numbers here for Next2Nu, so the first one able to jump and clean it out immediately. Percy now has to be able to beat Cheese, which he can. Straight to Justin. Percy gets beat. Reset. Tries to go over 2. Over Panda. Aris is getting harassed, but he's able to maintain his composure. That one lofted downfield. Cheese opts for overtime, and literally golden goal for Next2Nu Esports.
If Next2Nu Esports find it, they are done with the first series. They go on a little bit of a break, or we see a game number 5. A good 50 there from Cheese. Just going to find it high to Justin. Justin, nice first touch. Going to be Percy sending one to the sidewall. Cheese first on, looking for the touches middle. He finds it, a good bump. This could be scary as Chronic taking possession. That's a round from Chronic and a 3-2 for FUT Esports. We go to Champions Field for a game number 5.
Man, where have I seen this before? I don't know, maybe last Open in the exact same scenario. Round 1, you go to 5 against M80. Open 5, you go to, you go to game 5 against FUT Esports. Cheese with 7 saves. The offense for Next2Nu Esports was very threatening throughout the entire game, but at the end of the day, it was a great fake there from Chronic to put it past Panda, and man, this is 5 minutes to save the split if you're Next2Nu.
5 minutes to save the split. I like that. That's a bar, by the way. I like that. Alrighty. One more game. Whoever takes it will come out of this series victorious. The question is, who will it be? That's what I'm wondering. That's what y'all are wondering. That's what Nutty's wondering. Man, I am ready for this. Let me tell ya. Also, Nutty, I just wanna, I don't mean to be like this, but Nutty, 542 viewers.
Well, yeah, I mean, we did get a little bit blessed with Ground Zero's stream crashing. So all the FUT fans, appreciate you guys being here. Hope the content is sufficient for you guys. Big ups to Ground Zero as well. He's a solid fella there. But You know, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Better team stream here. I love everyone who's running some team streams today. You found the best. You guys should stay here for a little bit, even after this series, to watch the winner of this take on the winner of Fellas or Legion of Boom, which is in fact Legion of Boom. That Adam roster has one series to make top 6.
Game number 5. 4:50 on the clock. Whoever wins this moves on in uppers. Whoever loses gets dropped to lowers. And let me tell you, the lowers run is going to be scary. Cheese can't slot that one through. As Aris there for the save. And a beautiful one at that. Now Aris a bang downfield. Just going to find Justin playing that to the sidewall. It's going to be a nice first touch here from Cheese, looking to continue it. Percy has boost. Can't find much there. A block from the teammate. But Justin still able to recover. Beautiful shot there. And a 1-0 for FUT Esports with 4:22 left on the clock.
Yeah, broken play there that I'm sure they're going to be laughing off, as it did in fact result in a goal. But Cheese almost saving Next2Nu Esports from a world of terror. But regardless, Justin able to slot it. Panda can't get that one over Cheese. It's going to be a quick shot from Percy. Justin's being harassed. How on earth is he able to recover for that ball? I'm not super sure, but nevertheless, still a 1-goal lead for FUT Esports. Now it's Panda off the sidewall. Cheese going to be the first one there. Scoops it into the hands of Percy. It's going to go straight down on the waterfall, but Justin alone on the back wall. Cheese half flips out of there. Aris now. Infield pass, looking for a teammate. It's a quick shot there from Panda, and Justin is in fact human.
Wow, what a banger, just sending a rocket downfield. And that one gonna be slotted top left. Next2Nu Esports, the equalizer, the first one in this game. 3:56 still left here. 2 goals in the first minute. Will this game be an all-out, just aggression from both teams? What will happen? A nice 50 there. Chronic looking to take possession. Trying to fake around 1, just going to take possession now. Not a ton of boost, and finds the 50 with Percy. Cheese up next, able to drop one low, but Panda going to play some defense and wait for the touch out. Now Chronic, a little bit awkward here, waiting. Aris doing the exact same, though. Now Panda looking for 50 on Cheese, does find it. Chronic last back, 100 boost. He's able to play this one well. Just waiting for the 50. He's waiting for Next2Nu Esports to come to him to hopefully launch a counterattack, like we've been seeing all day.
Yeah, it has been a back and forth series, and you were mentioning the offensive warfare that we saw in games 1 and 2. I'd love to see it back. It's welcome with open arms, but especially if Next2Nu is able to take it down. Now Chronic on that back wall, able to guide it into his own corner for a little bit of safety. Panda can't find that shot. Aris, quick one. Cheese able to make the save, but it's straight up into the hands of Percy. Tried to maybe find Aris rotating back in, but alas, he dipped for a moment. Panda, quick shot. Cheese, the last member in defense. He's been the wall for FUT Esports throughout the latter half of this series. They're going to need him to come up big a couple more times. 2v2 here with Aris and Panda up against Chronic and Cheese. But Chronic able to be the wall on that 50-50. Percy in the corner. Bit awkward here for FUT Esports. 2 members commit. It's not going to fall into the hands of anyone for Next2Nu, but Panda is able to poke the 50-50 away. Aris now meets Justin. Back to Panda. First touch solid. Second touch even better. Not a free back wall as Chronic's able to hustle up for that one, but Percy cuts that infield pass off. That one was past everyone, but Justin hustles back as the third man. Now a 50-50 between him and Aris. Gonna fall right into the hands of Chronic, and here comes FUT.
Beautiful save there from Percy, just trying to poke this one away, trying to keep the defense alive. Could see an opportunity, but Justin gonna get that one away as quickly as possible. Nice touches around 1. Now the 50 from Aris. Justin. It's gonna favor Justin here as it gets sent a bit astray. Chronic gotta play possession. Not a ton of boost. Just looking forward to round 1. 50 from Panda. Now the double on back wall, but Percy can't find it through, unfortunately. A great save there from Cheese, staying with it. And a 1-1 still here with 1:35 left on the clock.
Very awkward here for Next2Nu. They got to hustle up. They got Cheese on the ball, and they got Cheese burying that one top left. It was a broken play from the start. The moment that Aris bumped Percy off the ball, you were wondering what exactly they had to do to get back into it. But still, 90 seconds. You got more opportunities.
Still 90 seconds. Still 90 seconds. Will you be able to find one to stay in this series, or will Justin bury this one? That one barely wide. The 4th member of Next2Nu Esports going to be able to find that save. Now Chronic, nice touch there. Gonna be Aris playing this a little bit awkward, finding it downfield though. Percy 50 into the corner. Chronic just gonna wait on back while he knows that they can park the bus. If they play possession, they win this game. Aris, touch to Percy. Percy, around one, Justin last in net, and he's able to find the touch. Now Panda, sent high, looking to keep this offense alive. But unfortunately, it's just gonna be a bang downfield now. And Aris has to play a nice touch in the third man for Next2Nu Esports.
Awkward.
Ooh, almost.
It was almost an opportunity for Next2Nu, but now numbers for FUT once more, but that one goes awry for them. Percy now has to get it over Cheese. The 50-50 combines. If you're Next2Nu, you gotta park the bus eventually, or maybe you just gotta let Percy rip shots on the back of the net. Cheese now, great touch there, able to kill some seconds off the clock. Panda's unable to make contact, so now he's got an angry Cheese hunting him down. He's able to locate the demo. Now, Chronic killing more seconds off the clock. It's panic time for Next2Nu Esports, but that's the one thing they can't do. Off this ceiling, Aris just has to try and find the read, which he's unable to. Panda now, quick touch, has a couple members in field, able to use the reset down. Chronic back into that own corner, and here comes Next2Nu. Percy has to keep this one up. It's on the sidewall, has Chronic lurking. That one shoots straight down. Panda has an opportunity. Is it gonna be up? No. FUT Esports take it in 5. 2-1 your final here.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna show it on stream just in case. Yeah, no, we got Percy twice. Unfortunate, but it's all right. What a beautiful game number 1. Unfortunate to see it for Next2Nu Esports, but you still have an opportunity. Yes, you do have to fight through a lot of difficult games now, but there is still the opportunity. FUT going to be the wall that Next2Nu Esports unfortunately cannot get over. And, well done from them. So now we drop to the losers. We play Fellas in the first round, and then we play... Hold on. I gotta figure it out.
The loser of NRG and Virtus Pro.
Then we play the loser of NRG and Virtus Pro. Mm-hmm. That's a difficult game, to say the least.
It is. It is.
That may be harder than FUT, but you know what? At the end of the day, it is what it is. People, it's game time. It's game time. Game number 1. Here we are, people. 5 minutes on the clock. Next2Nu Esports on the blue side. Fellas on the orange. Fellas, Andy, Jazzy, and how did you say it again? Wow.
Zai.
Zai. Okay, beautiful shot from Aris. Just gonna start that one out hot with a 1-0. Just 7 seconds into game number 1, and well done.
That's a quick snipe there from Aris. I may have broken my toe, but Next2Nu looking to break the ego of the Fellas. Andy, Zai, and Jazzy, like we've spoken about. We're going to do it again. These are 3 very respected players in the CRL scene. Zai and Jazzy, currently on St. Clair Green, with Vesh as well. And then Andy making the move to Baylor earlier this fall. They've all been having their way with the CRL scene, but unfortunately, Panda, Percy, and Aris having their way with them. It's 2-0 quickly in 19 seconds, and you gotta wonder what exactly you're seeing out of the Fellas.
Well, I can tell you what we're seeing out of Next2Nu. 2-0 in 19 seconds. And well done. I mean, good way to start it off, and a great pre-jump there. Next2Nu Esports coming off of what I would like to say is a much more difficult series than the Fellas. Much more difficult series than the Fellas. And could just be playing faster and better than the Fellas because, you know, they're more warm. They're ready for this next game, right? But 2-0, we still have 4:15, and we will see if the Fellas are able to show up and come alive in game number 1.
And they have the opportunity to. Going down 2-0 early for the Fellas is not exactly what you want to see, but you have the time, you have the opportunity, but unfortunately you got Percy breathing down your neck. He's going to find his first. All 3 members of Next2Nu Esports get a goal to start us off at a 3-0 scoreline. This is just, I mean, I said it earlier, it's barbecue chicken for these guys.
Little team ace in the first minute of the game. Well done. 3-0, man. Next2Nu Esports, they came out so hot in the first game of last series against FUT. And we're hoping they don't die down again. Andy, a beauty of a 50 in front of the net. Going to find the 3-1. They find their first in game number 1. Now looking to give into a little bit of pushback. Question is, how long will it last?
It's a nice bit of space generated there by Jazzy to allow Andy to try and put Next2Nu in the weight room, which he is able to do. Now Panda, though, tries to get it back quickly. Reset, goes under one, tries to pop it over the second, but Jazzy is not fooled. Aris, quick shot, realizing that none of the fellas really have boost. However, Andy is able to make contact straight to Percy, buries his way through, and it's his second. Next2Nu Esports can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Man, you can't even forfeit yet, and that's a 4-1 so far. Next2Nu Esports locked in. I don't know what else I can say about that. I mean, they are locked in. They are ready. So, well done so far. Will they be able to find another off kickoff? Percy looks for it, not able to find it. Panda to the backboard. Double offline, unfortunately. And Aris shot a little bit wide, but Percy's very top left. Just 3 shots back to back to back, and they're able to find it through with a 5-1 so far.
Etch, the fellas are playing with their food. This is a little bit disrespectful. It's just shot after shot after shot, and essentially enough shots from a gun is in fact going to kill you, and that gun being Percy. Now Andy, though, with a nice first touch, able to get it across the aforementioned Percy, but his 50 with Aris goes into the hands of Panda. 50 low, falls into the hands once more of Aris. Unable to beat Jazzy, though, so the fellas have a little bit of space to work with. Useless reset found by Panda, but it was cool nevertheless. First touch off this back wall, solid. Over Jazzy, over Zai as well. What a scoop there. Tries to do it all himself. No. Andy on the clear. Back into the hands of Aris, so Next2Nu sticking around.
Not able to find another one just yet after some failed shots, some failed attempts, but that's all right. Still see the 5-1. You've got plenty of cushion under you. You are in a nice chair, just ready for game number 1 to end at this point. Just play some good Rocket League, play some good defense, and you move on to game number 2, no problem. Percy trying to get one mid. It's going to be Panda up. A beauty of a redirect. How did he get so much power on that? I couldn't tell you. Physics in Rocket League can be a little wonky, but thankfully for Aristotle, he knows because he's been studying for a while. 50, not going to go through, unfortunately. And just the 5-1 with 2:10 left.
I mean, we talked about it a little bit earlier when it was a 6-2 game. It just feels like at a point in time, it just becomes extracurricular. You're just having fun out there. And for Next2Nu Esports, you know, this lead, not 100% safe as Jazzy's able to sink that one through, but it does feel like you're in total control of this game. You're able to manipulate the outcome if you so choose. But if you let the fellas come to you, you might have a few easy ones squeak by.
Couldn't agree more. We saw it last game with FUT. Once you let your foot off the gas just a little bit, the orange side is going to come for you. A sidewall skimmer almost able to be found for the goal, but shot also not going to go through there. Just a minute 45 left here in Next2Nu Esports, just looking to hold their lead. Double tap offline. Percy banged to the sidewall, and Percy to continue. Shot opportunity, a good demo, but that one went a little wide. Now Percy keeping this one high, looking for a 50. It's not going to go exactly the way he wanted, and now Panda has it to play on next. Bang downfield from Jazzy, but it's going to be Aris meeting that one in the air, looking for reset. Can't find it around, unfortunately. Now Percy, beautiful touches. Panda up, looking to do this one all himself to the backboard, but Zai there ready for the clear.
Still time left for the fellas to be able to make something happen with 60 seconds left. And he's going to have to come from Andy, though. Over one. It's just Percy, but he's able to keep it away from the oncoming Andy. Just to, you know, wave the cookie above his head. Say, you can't reach this, and just put this one to bed. Panda now. Over Zai again. As Jazzy's the third man. It's just not really going to matter. And fellas, better as the game went on from them. You got to feel good with the last minute and a half that you saw. But Next2Nu Esports, they've got all the momentum. They've got all the pressure. And they're just harassing the fellas. Zai can't even get off his own back wall cleanly.
It is a little unfortunate for the fellas, but if you're a Next2Nu fan, you are loving this game. Double commit there, but it actually works out in their favor. They see the pinch rocket downfield, and Panda trying to find that one through. Won't be able to bury it. Now Percy from the corner. A nice double. Panda up next. And a sent mid and maybe a shot opportunity. Bang! That's good from Aris. Bar down. Well done. A 6-2 in game number 1.
Why not one more for just a little bit of fun? as I'll give you guys a quick update. We will be taking on the loser of NRG Virtus Pro, NRG 2-1 in game number 1. Just wanted to give that quick update. Let's focus back on these guys. It's a 6-2 scoreline, the exact same that we saw of game 1 against FUT Esports. It was dominant, like we've mentioned, but the fellas do show a little bit of fight.
They do indeed. And that scares me a little bit. It scares me a little bit. But at the end of the day, I know Next2Nu Esports will be able to find this one through with no problem, hopefully. But, Nutty, how do you feel about moving on from this series, going against an NRG or Virtus Pro? Who do you want? Who do you not want? And how do you have to play if you're playing one of those guys?
Well, I don't want to just discredit the fellas entirely. This is still a series. There's still life there for them. But, as I say that, assuming that this is a Next2Nu win, every single person in chat should be wanting to play Virtus Pro. Not because they're a worse team than NRG, but because the two, Next2Nu and Virtus Pro, are closer in the standings. If you had your way, NRG and Space Station Gaming would be winning every single event. And the Next2Nu is going to be able to not jump Virtus Pro, because they are still theoretically above them. Not jump Virtus Pro, but maintain that step above them. You look at the teams that we had to beat. Beating FUT there would have been unbelievable because they're one of the teams that we needed to jump. And then in between FUT and us is Shopify, Strictly Business, M80, who lost in the Swiss stage and then won. If you're able to knock one of those teams, or pardon me, all but one of those teams out below you, you have an opportunity to make something happen in Open 6.
Couldn't agree
Speaking
anymore.
of making something happen, oh my gosh, Edge. Did you see Percy?
I did!
Did you see him?
I did! Oh my gosh! That is unreal! Panda there to finish that one and a 1-0. Just 7 seconds in. We saw it last time. We've seen it again. 7 seconds in Next2Nu Esports. That's all they need. Percy gonna look for one. Does find it to the sidewall. It's a little bit awkward. Andy gonna have to collect that. Now Aris around looking for the shot, but Jazzy and Net waiting on it. Andy gonna play one, looking for one. Can't really find much of a clear. Just gonna leave it for a teammate, otherwise known as Zai. Good 50 there. Aris up. Can't find the shot, unfortunately, but nice one there for a teammate. Percy, a little bit awkward in the 1v1, but he does play it to perfection, and now the bang downfield.
Here we go again. Ball falls into the hands of Percy, but he is chased down by Zai to apply the 50-50. Infield pass looking for Zai. Was Andy, but they couldn't connect. No free ball for Panda. Zai again is there. Percy now tries to slide that one through Jazzy, but on the hustle back, he is able to maintain this as a 1-goal deficit. Awkward wall dash there from Andy, so Panda takes over. Quickly shut down by Jazzy. So Percy wants more. It's just back and forth we go. No one really able to make something happen until maybe Jazzy on this 50-50 can force it through. No. Zai now. Quick pop over one. Has a lot of boost to work with. A double commit there from Next2Nu. All but ensures that this is not going to find its way through. Breakaway here for Panda. Just as Jazzy to beat. He completely removes him. Aris fake. Percy shot. Andy save. And here we go once more for the fellas.
What a save that was. A beauty of a trick play, not able to find its way through, though. Fellas, they have learned from their mistakes in game 1, and they're looking to punish Next2Nu Esports for thinking this will be a little bit of an easier series than the last one. Good 50 here. Percy looking for the catch. Under boost in the tank, does find the 50 across. Now Percy can't do much here. It's just going to be sent high. It's going to be Aris looking for the 50 next. Does find it. Now Percy sent one to Aris. Aris from the corner. Can't find shot. And Jazzy just sends it high and makes it a little bit awkward for Panda.
Quick pop there from Percy. Falls back into the hands of Jazzy, the lone German on this pitch so far. It falls right into the hands of Panda once more. Tries to link up with Percy. Double tap online. Does he sink it? No, and he clears it away. The only American, fun fact, on this team would be ineligible for the 2/3 rule, except Jazzy and Zai are both in North America playing at St. Clair College for CRL. They got that work visa. Shout out St. Clair. Panda now. First touch solid. Gonna try and opt to play the 50 rather than the reset, but that falls back into his brother's Percy's hands. Jazzy now. Another free ball. Maybe Zai with a quick shot. Again, Percy, the only collegiate student for Next2Nu Esports, participating with Winthrop so far. He's been quite impressive in day 4, I would say.
he's been quite impressive on the pitch no matter what day it is. One of the lead scorers for Next2Nu Esports, and, well, I mean, in my opinion, one of the best at putting aggression on to the other team. He likes to keep pressure and play it very scary for the team that Next2Nu Esports is playing. Aris looking for the drop down. Just going to find a touch from Jazzy. Now, touch high from Panda, looking for one more. It's just going to be a 50. Andy, that one going to favor him. Now, Percy has to play on next. Demo, one. Now, Percy up, looking for the drop down to Panda, but Zai meeting that one high, blocking away anything. Now, numbers for fellas, and they're able to tie this one up. The first tie game we've seen so far, in 1:29 left on the clock.
It's a great play here. Andy's trying to act as a smoke screen to run interference. He doesn't find any demos, nor does he find a bump, but he is able to generate enough space for Jazzy to slide that one through. 89 seconds on this clock, and the fellas equalize for the first time since 0-0. Percy now, quick pop. It's not going to have a routine shot as Jazzy the first one to it. Aris lofts that up. Zai going to beat him out, but never mind. The 50 straight down. Does he have the double tap? No. Andy pokes it away. Back to Zai and over to Jazzy. The St. Clair connection comes to fruition. Percy lost it back up to Aris. His first touch is solid. Able to beat one. Tries to play 50, but Andy careens that ball, pardon me, over into that left field wall. Jazzy now quick pop. And first touch is solid. Over one. Not going to opt for the reset. Maybe an air dribble bump. No. Allows for Zai to take a quick shot, but Panda clears that one away.
Jazzy midfield just waiting on touch. Does find one, but a bang downfield from Aris could be dangerous. Zai first up, able to play touch. Now Percy looking for one more. Does find it out, potentially a teammate, but it's just going to be Jazzy with a great 50, and now Panda on defense has to play a touch in net. Zai going to be faked out there by the one and only Panda. Now Panda looking to do it himself. Unfortunately, can't find it around the second or the third. Eris getting one. Looking for it around Zai. Does indeed, but Andy on back wall going to make sure no danger is from that. Percy, good flick middle. Panda looking for the 50 now, and he does indeed find it. That one around from Jazzy. It's going to be Percy looking for the sidewall skimmer. It's online, but it's wide. And Next2Nu Esports and fellas are tied 1-1, and we could see a golden goal overtime.
Almost golden goal as well, as Next2Nu Esports still not on series point, but that would put them there, in fact. But the 0-second drill still is very opportunistic if you're the fellas. Zai is able to get two in the air. Aris tries to put that one down, but no, finally, eventually it does fall, and we do see overtime in game number 2. Next2Nu Esports. They were bleeding a little bit in the last 5 seconds of that 0-second drill, but were able to escape and bring us into overtime. Panda now quick touch into that corner. It realized that Jazzy was the last member of the fellas, but no bumps were able to be located. Jazzy now lofts one up. First touch over to that left side wall is good, and into that corner we go. Panda, though, able to poke it away from one. There was a demo on the back line for the fellas, which could open some space, but after the respawn, Andy was able to get that 100 boost and make his presence felt for the fellas. Jazzy now. Quick giveaway. Actually, no. Andy with a great bump there. Tries to find the second man. Can't do so. Numbers here for Next2Nu Esports. Zai has to make contact. He's unable to, but it's an awkward touch from Percy, who ends up lurking around. Maybe Aris can backflip that one in, but no. Still, 50 seconds in, we've got more overtime.
Beautiful aggression from this Next2Nu side. They are putting shots on like there's no tomorrow. They want this game so badly, and Percy gonna be the one to steal it away from fellas. The Lightning Thief once again strikes 59 seconds in overtime, and a 2-1 for Next2Nu Esports.
Yeah, that's just gross from Aris. I'm not super sure what else you're supposed to do. It just sit there, watch, and just stare in awe about the mechanical brilliance that he's able to put together to allow Percy to have a free one. And still, again, I keep mentioning this because I don't want to count this roster out. There's no need to. They're a good team, but Next2Nu, it's been clinical from them.
By the way, guys, I just want to point this out. Text from Mother, they should have beat FUT. Couldn't agree anymore.
Yeah, she actually knows ball.
She knows ball. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad you understand it as well. Dude, what a great game we got to witness either way, though. Even unfortunately, if we do lose. But either way, game number 2 in this series going to go our way, and a well done so far. Well done, well done. But we look to head into game number 3. If Next2Nu Esports are able to take this game, then they are done with this series. Now we wait for Virtus Pro and NRG. Which, Nutty, do we have an update on per chance? Per maybe?
Yeah, I can check. Give me one moment. It is 1-1 in the series. In game 3, NRG is up 2-0.
Okay. Okay. No, Bumble, it was from earlier. I just didn't read it yet. I was too busy casting, you know? I think that's what I do here. Alrighty, game number 3 here. 5 minutes on the clock. This could be what... oopsies, hold on. Players' names are hidden for some reason. There we go. Thank you, Overlay. We love to see that. Next2Nu Esports looking to find one just 7 seconds in again, but they won't be able to. Fellas, they're able to hold their line this time and not get scored on quickly, but Percy's still going to rocket one here. Won't be able to find it. And Andy trying for the clear. Nice first touch from Panda, looking for reset. Metal, he finds it, drops it low, but unfortunately Percy a little bit awkward there and a little bit too slow for the shot. Just 30 seconds in, and Next2Nu Esports look to run game number 3 with a beauty of a shot from Panda. 1-0, well done.
Panda knocks on the door, questioning if there's anybody home on defense. There's not. It's an easy shot there from him. He finds his third of the series. Next2Nu Esports strike first in all 3 games so far. Something of note.
Something of note indeed. Next2Nu Esports looking to run this series and run away with it at the end of the day. Good flick high. Gonna try to find Aris up. Does indeed. Percy shot, but Andy. Better defense and a better save. Able to get that one out. And the 1-0 is still what we see from Next2Nu Esports. Fortunately, they couldn't find the second. Percy sending one high to the backboard, looking for the double. He does find the 50, but still going to be Next2Nu Esports looking to hold possession here. Nice touch across from Aris. Percy there to collect. First touch good, looking for the 50. Won't really be able to find it, but ball still in the hands of Aris with the sidewalls skimmer, and it won't go through, unfortunately, but an opportunity. That one saved away.
Here comes Zai. Maybe Andy, actually. He does, in fact, leave it for the American. Tries to get his way through that Next2Nu defense, but unable to. Zai gets bodied out by Panda as Jazzy has to make an awkward save. He gets removed from the play. Maybe an infield pass. Panda shot. It's just so easy for these two.
Do you hear the broom? Do you hear the broom? It's currently
I've heard
working.
the broom for the last 15 minutes.
I have too. It's currently working. It's working.
Is that what a broom sounds like, guys? Is that what a broom sounds like?
Hey, it's close enough. I think you've got it. I think
Good broom
you've
sound?
got it. Yeah, great impersonation. Probably the best
Thank
one
you,
I've
guys.
ever heard of a broom. Zai, an opportunity though. Not gonna try to put the broom away for a moment. Put the dustpan back up. You know, that's what they gotta do. 3:18 left here. Still a 1-goal differential with Next2Nu Esports in the lead. Will they continue it?
Here we go. Off the kickoff. It's going to fall back into the hands of Zai. Quick pop off ceiling. Finds the reset. Unable to get it over 1, though. He lost control. He's an out-of-control driver. Call him Tiger Woods. So sorry. Had to make that joke at least one time today. Percy's able to control this ball. Gets the 100 boost, but it's going to have to be Aris to help him get out of his own corner. Panda now, the 3rd member. Quick up for that. Percy able to beat Andy, so it's just Jazzy, but with no contest. Maybe just infield pass. No. Ends up going back into that corner to where Andy can boom it. Left to right we go, back and forth. No real opportunities on offense directly at the net, but man, the corners are getting pounded so far over the last minute for the fellas. Panda now. First touch over 1. Reset. Tries to get it around the last man and Zai, but his reset was unfortunately a little bit out of control. Look at this pass here. Zai's up, but Percy able to cut it off. And Next2Nu Esports, they've done a great job at that, realizing where the infield passes are coming from and solidifying their existence.
And at the end of the day, if you have a presence on the ball, that makes it 10 times harder to find the shot. Maybe not for the pros, but at least for me, I'll tell you that much. 2-1.
Yeah, me too.
2:10 left on the clock. Could see a great redirect here. Fortunately, it's not going to go exactly the way Aris wanted, and Zai looking for the first touch here. Finds one high and a great one. Now the 50 from Aris and Zai. That one going to favor Aris is Percy on next. Percy, rocket, the net wide open. Knock, knock. Who's there? Nobody. Aris, 3-1, fellas. Locked in, bro.
I don't know why, that got me really good. That was good. That was good. I love that. Anywho, no more laughing. It's business. Game face. We gotta be mad. We gotta be angry. We gotta be aggressive. We gotta shut down the fellas. And so far, so good. Aris, that one's gonna pop straight down to where Zai can poke it away from Percy. Maybe a quick shot there from him. Double tap offline, but it's awkward. Jazzy can clean it up. Those two have connected. It's the St. Clair connection. They're all technically not really Canadians, but they're Canadians. It's the Canadian bond.
Canadian bond too strong, unfortunately. Unfortunately. You see it on the ski lifts. Everyone saying, hey, I mean, come on. Everyone's so nice up there. So they gotta,
How you doing?
They gotta,
Hey,
let each other play on the ball, you know what I mean? I mean, come on. Jazzy, gonna try to find one down to Zai. Not going to be able to do much, though. Percy not online with the sidewall. Great demo there from the fellas. Going to open up a little bit of space. Zai up next. Fake there. Shot opportunity, but Panda able to make his way and put a hand up. Get in the middle of that. Jazzy tries to find it around Panda, but Panda is a little bit bigger and not able to find that one around. Andy, nice first touch in the corner. This one going to be scary. We've seen all three goals start from the corner. Not all three. All two goals start from the corner from the fellas, and they're looking to continue it here.
Under a minute left in this decisive game, number 3. It feels like it, again, keep harping on this, has been entirely controlled by Next2Nu Esports. They've given up a couple of freebies, but at the end of the day, if you need them to lock in and make a big save, I'm more than confident that that will happen exactly. Panda, 50-50, falls into the hands of Zai. It's a nice second touch to where he only has to beat Aris, which, in fact, he can with the 50-50, but it's off target, so no follow-up as well from the fellas, allows another opportunity on offense to go astray. Panda now, maybe a pinch to clear that ball away and kill a couple more seconds, but with 20 left on the clock, it has to be now. Andy can't get it past the hovering Aris. That's a nice bump there. Zai's gonna have to find the corner read, but no, the Panda Bear's the first one there, and he's the last one to see that ball before it gets sent out. Percy maybe just to put the cherry on top of the cake for a 3-0 sweep. They have a 0-second drill to work with, but as that one forces its way all the way back, you gotta wonder, is that the end for the fellas in the RLCS Open number 5? Jazzy air dribble bump, Panda able to poke it away. Zai will be able to keep this ball up. He has a little bit of boost to work with too. Off ceiling, maybe trying to find a teammate, but no, it got away from him. Next2Nu Esports maintains their sweeping position of the fellas and advance to play the winner of NRG, or pardon me, the loser of NRG and Virtus Pro.
We see N2N just made this look very simple, and I don't think I could agree anymore, actually. It was just a routine game. It was just another day in the office for these guys, and I think that's the most important part. If they can keep playing like that, or maybe even elevate a little bit, then we should have a good series against whoever we play next. We want SSG to get all the points, so then,
if NRG gets knocked out here,
it's
it's fine. It just means that there's another team that gets 12, so...
Like Next2Nu Esports.
I'd be down, actually.
I'd be down.
In a realistic world, what you're looking for right now is to beat NRG and then have FUT and Shopify not play each other so that they can... Not play each other in winners. So they can play each other in losers, like round 2 for top 4.
Yeah. And
then the loser of that, you have to jump next open. And you have to outscore them by... at least 4.
Nutty, what time is it?
Is it game time? Is it? Oh my gosh, it's finally game time.
Well, I say that, but we're actually waiting on the RLCS referee. Give me a moment. I'll give it to you in one more second. Let me throw the lob up one more time. Hold on. Dude, I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna go quick. Hold on, Nutty. What time is it?
Game time!
Game time!
Game time!
Let's get ready to rumble. 5 minutes on the clock. Game number 1. Next2Nu Esports on the blue side. NRG on the orange. NRG, the reigning world champions. Will they be beaten by Next2Nu Esports, or will this be an easy one for them? Nutty, what's it looking like?
I don't think any series is going to be easy here in the NARLCS Open number 5, but especially against the reigning world champions, but it doesn't matter because we got a Percy on the other side.
Percy! A beauty of a shot with a 1-0 4:40 left on the clock, and Next2Nu Esports up 1-0.
Well, I mean, that's about as good as a start as you're going to get if you're on the side of N2N. Going to have to keep that up for another 14 minutes and 30 seconds, though, and up against a squad on as prevalent as NRG, it's never going to be that easy, let's be honest. What you need to do is you need to get these guys in a broken play as much as possible. If the chaos is ramped up, they can panic a little bit, but if you let them hunker down, they're going to steal your boost, they're going to steal your life, remove you from the pitch, and eventually steal games away from you one at a time.
Shot opportunity going to be saved away quickly. Beast mode for one, not able to find much there. Atomic beauty of a cut, looking to continue on it, and a nice 50 there. Now, going into this, we have seen these guys. No, we actually haven't seen. Wait, we have. Yeah, open one. This game was played out. A different roster, of course, but...
Oh, with Seal? Okay.
Yeah, with Seal. My bad. I thought about it for a second, and I was like, have we seen it? Yeah, we have. We've seen this play out before, and it's been a game 5. Will we see anything different? Will Next2Nu be able to find it? Will NRG take it quicker? That is the question. And what a question it is. It's going to depend on Next2Nu if they are playing good, though the first series we saw from them was perfect. The second one as well. Fortunately, we couldn't take FUT, but that's all right. Next2Nu Esports looking for another one. It's going to be Percy pop high. Beast mode, first one on. Now the touch middle. Daniel pre-jump. But Panda, the bear is there for the save. And the 1-0 scoreline continues with 3 minutes left.
Reset hunting the bump is Percy. He can't find, or he could find both, but not a goal to come out of it. It was a nice touch there from Panda, but Aris is a little bit out of position. Percy now has to try and put that into a safe corner, which he is able to do. Panda gets beat as well. Aris pins that up against the crossbar, trying to keep it out as Atomic hunts his way down. Beast mode now, playing tight shadow defense. Percy, pre-flip, tries to sneak that one past Daniel, but against that near post, he's unable to do so. Panda now in a 1v1, hunts the bump, finds it. Percy, shot, Percy, goal, 2-0 over the defending world champions.
Let's go, Next2Nu! That's how you do it! A beauty of a pass from Panda, getting the bump as well, going to confuse the other team and make that 2-0. Next2Nu Esports, well done. 2:37 left on the clock. Still over half this game, but Next2Nu Esports looking like they're in a good spot for this one. Beast mode gonna play one high. Can't do a ton. It's gonna be a bang downfield. Percy for one. Now the sidewall skimmer from Aris gonna fake, and Panda launch from midfield. That's gonna be buried.
This is one of the better plays I've seen all day. Atomic just has to respect Aris there. He's up. Daniel with no boost is just beat out by Panda. My, oh my, 3 of them in the first 3 minutes, Etch.
The first 3 minutes, and we see a 3-0 from Next2Nu Esports, but Daniel has to get one of his own. Has to represent for NRG, and a beauty of a pass here from Beast Mode. Going to find Daniel with the pre-jump to make that 3-1. Not much of a cushion under Next2Nu Esports, especially playing NRG, but you still have 2 goals up. How will you play this? Will you park the bus? Will you stay on the gas as much as you can? You can't let this team learn to adapt as quickly as we have seen with Shopify and FUT. If you let them adapt, that will be game.
Yeah, you ego them as much as humanly possible. Wanted to answer your question. There is no need to give these guys space. Well, speaking of giving them space, Daniel had space and he slams that one through. That's why. That's why, Etch. That's why you don't give them space.
That right there. Glad we got a good representation of it.
I'll give her.
Now we know what not to do. 3-2, minute 58 left here. Minute 58. Next2Nu Esports still in the lead. Aris looks for touch. Not going to be able to find it. Sent high to Beast Mode. Beast Mode around 1. Looking for a drop down. Aris, an unfortunate miss, but that's all right. We do see the touch out to Panda. Panda playing one into the corner. That one around Daniel, but Beast Mode next on. Daniel up. Able to find first touch. Aris needs a pre-jump and quick. That one around Tim. Percy for the 50. Beast Mode, shot opportunity. Gonna play the pass. And a shot from Atomic is gonna be good. 3-3. We are all tied up.
Yeah, these guys are pretty good, Etch. Yeah, I hate to say that, but like they're pretty good, you know? They're pretty good at this Rocket League stuff.
They're up there. They're up there.
Yeah, they do be doing that sometimes. But it's okay. So does Next2Nu. And there's still more than enough time, especially with Aris on the ball, but he gets immediately pre-jumped by Beast Mode, who is yet to score. Reset, bar down, like, you never mind. I'm gonna mute and stop talking.
The signature from Beast Mode, the pre-jump off kickoff, reset, that one bar down. Next2Nu Esports now put on the back foot. As Hazy said, you can't let him pick you apart. That is exactly what you are doing. Hazy, don't say cast or curse. Doing what I can here, alright? This one's going to be sent high. Beast Mode up, able to find the touch. Can't play on again. It's going to be left down for Percy, but Atomic, a nice challenge there. Atomic getting one into the corner. It's going to be Aris, first touch. Looking, try to find this around Daniel. Does indeed. Now Atomic up next. First touch. Percy ready to follow on afterward. Able to play one down. Now going to look for something midfield, but Daniel on next after the 50. Aris looks for touch, but a nice one there in the corner from Atomic. Now left for Panda and Percy. Percy looks for redirect, finds it, but Beast Mode on back wall. That one not threatening at all.
Pardon me. Got a little bit tired of watching this game. There was a lot of action, and then it slowed down, and all of a sudden I wanted to yawn. Daniel now. First touch is good. Gonna have to try and zip this one across. Pardon me, no. Took the power shot, which ended up going wide and high. Panda now able to get the beat on Daniel. Air's quick shot. It is going to bounce a little bit higher than he would have liked. No bumps there found from Panda. Daniel's able to beat Percy. And 30 seconds left, but still, it's been all NRG. Not exactly what you want to see, especially after garnishing a 3-0 lead with just under half of game number 1 remaining. They've watched it slip away. They're going to have one more opportunity here. It's going to be Air's infield pass looking for Percy. Again, bottom right!
Sorry, I had to. Oh my gosh! Next2Nu Esports, the equalizer for 4-4. 10 seconds left. Will we see an OT? I believe we will. Personally, 10 seconds left though. We shall find out. Only time will tell. It's a good kickoff. Beast Mode not going to be first to play on. It's going to be Panda up for one. Looking for double. Gets dunked, but it's going to be off target a little bit. Now 0-second drill. Never mind. Overtime, people. Game number 1. Who takes it? That's the question. Nutty, who's it going to be?
Yeah, totally an expected result here after you go up 3-0 just about 2 minutes into this game number 1. But, of course, you got NRG on the other side. Anything's possible, especially with Beast Mode on the ball. Here's Aris now. Going to try and get this one over Atomic. Couldn't do so, but in fact just removes him. Nice 50 straight down to Percy. Couldn't find the quick shot. Atomic on the outlook. He had a wide open net. Couldn't bury it, which allows Next2Nu back into this game. Panda now collects that 100 boost, but gets shut down quickly. Beast Mode reset into the corner. Aris able to clear that one away. And here comes Panda hunting you down. Daniel's first touch is good. Gonna have to meet Aris on the sidewall, but in fact, Aris comes out the better of that altercation. Percy and Atomic combined. Panda now comes in, second man there. Beast Mode having to hustle back. Daniel, no dunk from Panda. Tried to find Atomic on the pre-jump, but it was a too powerful one at that. Panda couldn't find the redirect, so again it's Percy off back wall. Doesn't have the double lined up. Daniel with the clear. Aris, pop, high. It's gonna be a free back wall unless Atomic can get back to this. Dunked regardless. Still, Daniel's able to get the clearance, and NRG respond with a little bit of offense of their own.
Shot opportunity there, but Panda, beautiful defense from him. Daniel looking for Demo, but Percy able to get his way around that. Beast Mode looks for a touch, but it's going to be a bang downfield from Aris. Atomic now looking to take possession. That's exactly what he's going to do. Free ball, he takes that every day of the week. No boost left, but gonna play it for a teammate, otherwise known as Daniel. Daniel sent high, first one off ceiling, reset, you don't want to give him space! Next2Nu Esports stay alive here with a great touch from Panda. Now Panda can't, unfortunately, he does find bump though, leaving the ball for Aris. Panda up, that one sent to the back wall, maybe a shot opportunity, Aris! Game 1! Next2Nu Esports, they take it! Well done, a minute 44 into OT, and they find it under Beast Mode!
Aris got that! Slides that one through. Game 1!
Game 1! Oh my gosh! Beauty of a shot, a beauty of a game! Next2Nu Esports go up 3-0, then have to battle back for it, but Percy, 800 points, the most in the lobby by a margin. Well done, a beautiful game 1, and a great way to start out this series for Next2Nu Esports.
Who are the world champs? Right now, it's Next2Nu Esports because they won a singular game. Thoughts?
I like it. Next2Nu Esports in the lead of the series. 1-0. We see the kickoff start off.
Yeah, baby.
4:50. Still the entire game. Who is going to find the first? Will it be Next2Nu Esports starting hot again? Or will NRG find their way to battle back through it? Nutty, what's the word?
Etch, here's the thing. Not every game against NRG is going to start off with a 3-0 cushion. But because not every game is going to start with a 3-0 cushion, that means there's less opportunities to choke a 3-0 lead. So maybe, like, it balances out at the end of the day, right? It's still 0-0. You still got time.
I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, there's 4:15 left on the clock. 0-0, no goals. This is a nice game. I think this game will be... I think this is a 1-0 game, personally. Personally, that's what it's going to look like. Panda touch high. Daniel there first. Now Aris going to get one into the corner. It's going to be a little bit awkward, but Panda drop down. Shot just a little high. Daniel able to get in between. Put a hand up, and that 3 ball going to go wide.
Percy. Drop down. Beast Mode able to get the read. It's a breakout there from Daniel. He missed! Ah! He missed! He had that wide open net and couldn't sink it, which gives Next2Nu life to continue at a 0-0 score line. Still no one striking first couple of good opportunities from either squadron, but as Daniel can't get that one past Percy, it's a bit of a broken play here. We talked about earlier in the series that was going to favor Next2Nu Esports, but really in the heat of the moment, who knows? Percy won't have a free ball as Beast Mode's the first one to it. He had limited boost though, so he just lofts it over to Daniel. Percy cut out. Pardon me, Atomic cuts some off. Again, it's going to be Daniel. A quick shot under one. Couldn't get it under Aris though, so again, it goes back into the hands of NRG with Atomic waiting around in the midfield. Drop down from Percy. Just had one man to beat. That's a nice demo there, but no follow-up means it's a little bit awkward for both teams here. Panda finally dives in, unable to seize the day there. Aris, reset, buries it, but Atomic was waiting just above that crossbar.
This is a rough one to miss from Percy. It could lead to something, but that double not online from Daniel. Sorry, Nutty, I'm stealing your line every time I say that, and I feel a little bad. Beast Mode, a beautiful beat. No more boost in the tank, and Percy just has to make a touch in corner, does just that. Atomic looking for one out to a teammate, but Panda gonna play some great defense here. Well done, well done. 2:29 left, and still the 0-0. Bang downfield. We see that one to the backboard.
Go get that, go get that.
Opportunity. The bounce from Aris, and a 1-0. Next2Nu Esports, 2:23 left on the clock. But they go up 1-0. Yes, sir. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is a funny, goofy team stream, but this is also just one of the most impressive performances we've seen out of this roster since their signing to Next2Nu Esports. That net might be empty again. Atomic has to hustle back to clear that shot from Aris out of there. Now it's Beast Mode, up to Daniel. No redirect, but Panda bit on it nevertheless. Percy, though, was able to come back and clear that one up. Nice pinch there from Atomic, falls into the hands of Panda. Limited boost just means he gets to play the 50, and Percy is able to control it. Never mind, no control whatsoever, so Atomic might have an opportunity for a quick shot, but no, that one sails wide. Daniel on the catch, no boost, so Percy's able to poke it away. And again, it's just back and forth in these back blue corners. We've gone from the right to the left. That's a nice infield pass. It gets cut off by Panda. Daniel has to be careful here. He does get bumped off the ball, but there's more than enough time for all 3 of the members of NRG to recover and a reset on the boost total.
Beauty of a play there. Got bumped to ceiling, but Aris was still able to play. I believe it was Aris at least. Aris, a redirect! It's good! Aris,
What?
2 for himself and 2 for Next2Nu! Oh my goodness, what is going on right now? 2-0 with 1:28 left on the clock, and Beast Mode can't reach it!
Out of left field, Aris is able to contort the direction of that ball and slide it through. Now again, this is another lead that Next2Nu has, not early, but with time left, and it means that there's more than enough time for them to choke it and maybe seize it back in overtime.
That was just a beauty of a demo, and then the shot, I mean, that's placed to perfection. That is what you would typically expect out of NRG, and that is what they will show to you. Beautiful shot there. A 2-1 still. Next2Nu Esports in the lead. We've seen them throw a lead, but hopefully this game will go different. Atomic has boost, but not a ton. Trying to find it over Panda. Won't be able to. Daniel next on. Finds shot. He fires away, but Percy able to get there in time. Good touch around Beast Mode. Beast Mode gonna be a little bit awkward. Now Daniel up for one. Panda gonna try. Can't, unfortunately. Aris. Nice touch high. Looking for one more. Gets it into the corner. Double not online. Atomic, a great beat there. Now puts Percy in a 1v1. But Percy gonna find Bang out. Now Beast Mode off ceiling. He finds first touch. Can't do much after that. Aris gonna take some control. A beautiful touch from Percy getting around. Aris can't find a redirect, and it's gonna be Atomic trying to send it back the other way.
Uh-oh. This is awkward here from Next2Nu as they had a couple of members push up trying to find the third goal, but at the end of the day, the midfield was controlled very well by Panda. He avoided a couple of bumps, couple of demos, but he can't avoid Daniel. Able to find one there. Aris pops it up high, back into his own control, in which only Beast Mode can send that one away. It's now or never here for NRG, and it's going to have to be Daniel. Has the boost, has the angle, no double tap though, so he keeps it in the corner to maintain possession. Beast Mode, what is it, a whiff? Was it a fake? We'll never know. Aris able to get that booming clear. Percy doesn't jump, he knows he got beat by Daniel, so now they just got to hunker down one more time. Atomic, quick shot, interfered with, can't get the 50, can't get it center. Panda dropped. Series point for Next2Nu Esports against your reigning world champs, NRG Esports.
Next2Nu locked in with a 2-1. Oh my goodness. Hold on, this one's also got to go on the Snap story, I'll be honest.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I gotta
Your
at that
Snapchat
point.
friends are gonna be so confused, bro.
Dude, no, because they're all like Rocket League fans. They're all like people that were in like esports with me back when. We look to hop in quickly. Here we are. Game number 3. If Next2Nu Esports take this, that is a 3-0 sweep on the world, or the reigning world champions, NRG, who will take it. 5 minutes on the clock, and that will tell us.
That's going to be a quick shot there from Percy. I thought Daniel had completely rotated out of position, but he was able to hustle back. Quick 50 there with Aris. Is going to go center. Atomic, pop. He gets removed. Great done. Pardon me. Very well done there from Percy to recognize the vulnerability of that last man on NRG. Now it's going to be Panda, able to reset on that sidewall. Play the 50. No one over by the left side, though, so it's going to be a free ball for Atomic to boom downfield. Beast Mode was pre-jumped off the opposite sidewall, but he's still able to make a touch, because why the hell wouldn't he? It's Beast Mode. Daniel now over one, tries to picture or pinpoint it in between Panda and Percy. Can't do so. Beast Mode misses. Unlucky, buddy. Try again next time. Percy now over one. Can't get it over the second, though. NRG is doing really well on the pressure side. That ball is off target. Atomic, though, ensures it. 50 here between Percy and Daniel. Pardon me, Panda. Pops it high. Beast Mode, the only one to put a touch onto that, but he has a little bit of space. No reset, though, so opts to leave it for Daniel. Here's Panda now. Maybe a quick shot. Maybe finds it center. Percy just keeps it in their own possession. Aris now, maybe a quick shot! Shot!
Aris shot! Oh my goodness, he finds the angle! Beauty of a shot! 1-0, 3:52 still left on the clock. Oh my goodness, dude, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Sign Aris to a 20-year deal now. I love this guy. He should never leave the organization. We should give him millions of dollars in revenue and ad benefits. Anywho, let's get back to business. 30, I'm down. Honestly, shout out Nick Bosa. Here's Panda now. Combines on a 50-50 with Beast Mode. That's going to be a giveaway into the hands of Atomic. Beast Mode's there, though. A little bit of a give and go. Quick shot. Panda's the first one to it. Percy has no boost. None of Next2Nu has any boost. Someone's got to get off that back wall, but it is going to be Percy on a boost being stolen left and right. Aris, the only one with boost, just has to kill some time, which he can do to perfection.
Daniel shot.
Okay,
that's
my
gonna
bad.
be
Yeah,
good. You give him some space, and he's gonna work with it every day of the week. 100 boosts. That is prime time for the one and only Laniel. But you aren't on land right now. This is online. It's 1-1.
You know what Laniel starts with?
What's up? An L?
Starts with an L.
You're right.
You know what an L stands for?
A loss.
Percy is pooping on you. That's what it stands for. This guy is all over the place. Aris has had one of the best series so far that I've seen out of any of these three players individually this split. But Percy's had the best day so far between the three of them, if you ask me. We need a little bit more of that from Percy, as he is the man that makes this team turn, but
It's a great demo.
darn, man! Nards!
It's a great demo. That's a great demo.
Bah humbug!
Can't be mad about that one. Can't be mad about that one. NRG up 2-1. Still 3 minutes left. We have 60% of this game left here. Will we see any more from Next2Nu Esports? Will they keep this dream alive that we're all hoping for? Good first touch from Panda. Gonna try to find it around Daniel. Won't do a whole lot, just finds the bump. Now Percy, looking for it high. That one gonna be cut off from beast mode. What a pre-jump there. Aris, a good 50 in the corner. Now Aris removing one from the play. Good touch from Percy. Can't find the double, but it's gonna be a shot from Panda! Daniel there for the save! Next2Nu Esports being fended off once again, but Aris trying to keep this one in the orange half, trying to put the reigning world champs on their back foot for one more time. But Atomic, just a nice 50 in front of the blue net, won't do a whole lot. It's going to be Aris looking for the reset, trying to find it around Daniel, won't be able to. It's going to be Beast Mode, bringing it back the other way. Percy, last man in net, looking to get away from this bump, and a good 50, and Panda keeps this out, along with, who was that? I actually did not see, unfortunately. I think it was Percy.
Now you both. At this rate, there's still a lot of game left. And Next2Nu, the one thing that they're not doing as well as I would hope is, and this sounds simple, but it's not, collecting their back 100 pads. It's just getting stolen left and right, and it's leading to, like we just saw there, double commits. Panda and Percy do it once more. Those two have gotten in each other's way. They've tripped over each other's feet more than you'd like to see, especially against a side as good as NRG. Missed a redirect there from Atomic, but Beast Mode still, as second man, going to have his way with the ball. Another double commit between Panda and Percy, but it's an outlook to Aris. Aris now tries to play ball himself. Can't find the 50, but that bounces into the hands of Panda. First touch good, second touch, and straight to Atomic. 50-50 there. Going to wind up being Beast Mode's ball, but no, Percy wins the 50-50. Daniel does not whiff on that aerial play. Again, Aris takes over. 50 over the second man. It's going to have to be Panda on the boom and clear, but with limited boost, it's just a handoff to Percy, like a quarterback giving the ball to the running back.
A minute left, and you're playing the second greatest defense of North America. What will happen? That one going mid. Unfortunately, a Next2Nu Esports player not there. The offenders won't be there, unfortunately. Good touch there from Aris, looking to bring it back downfield. Good touch high, but Daniel already up. Just going to play his time on this ball. Panda, nice touch there. Aris can try to play, but it's going to be Atomic on first, and a 50 from Percy. Now Atomic bringing this one out. 30 seconds left. NRG just holding this ball, keeping it away from Next2Nu Esports. Atomic, nice touch. Trying to find this one into the corner, and the 50 from Aris. Aris can't play on again. Daniel looking for reset, but it's going to be Panda first on, and a nice 50 down. Now, touch high from Panda. No boost to continue. It's got to be Percy. Percy, bump on Atomic. Next one there is Daniel, but Aris still an opportunity. Keeping this one middle, away from Beast Mode, but unfortunately, Daniel next to play on. Now, 0 seconds. You can't let this ball touch the ground. NRG, they want it to touch the ground very, very badly. Percy, pop high. Beast Mode already up, finds the stop. Now Panda plays it around one. Can't find shot. Aris! Aris! What? Aris! Oh my! Oh my gosh! We see an overtime! Game 3 into win, keep it alive! Oh my goodness! What a shot!
Had the wife, had the kids, the bear, the man, Jack the Ripper, our gracious, good heavens!
Oh my goodness, here we are, people. Overtime, golden goal for Next2Nu Esports. Will they be able to find it against NRG?
Here we go. Let's all catch our breath a little bit, man. That was a pretty cool moment right there, right? We lock in. Game's not over. Series ain't over. That's a nice demo in net. That ball is on target. Don't care. Percy's still better than you. No boost, though, for Next2Nu, which is going to cause a bit of problems. Aris now on the boom downfield. Awkward for NRG, but Atomic. He's the only one with boost, and he's the only one that really matters so far. Two members beat. Percy's got to be careful here. Maybe just bluff that one downfield, kill some time. Atomic was going to be able to take a quick shot, but opted not to. Beast Mode tries to do his best Aris impression. That's the first time anyone's ever said that sentence in their life. But now Daniel off the ceiling. Uses the shot, down to Atomic, quick shot, Percy, quick save, Beast Mode,
That's alright though. That's alright. Next2Nu Esports showing that they have the power to go blow for blow with NRG currently. A 2-1 in the series, Next2Nu Esports in the lead. Dude, I'm shaking. I am genuinely shaking so bad. Dude, I have literally every goal, I think I have jumped out of my chair in excitement. This is unreal.
Yo, RLCS just posted this, by the way. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, here, listen to the reaction. Everyone just listen.
If they can get my beast mode, easier said than done. Redirect. Oh my god!
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Will they be able to close out the series in this next game? That's the question. That is the question. Game 4! Next2Nu Esports. Will they be able to close this series out with a 3-1, or will NRG take it to a Game 5? That's the question. Nutty, how's it gonna go?
Man, you keep asking me that. I don't know. You wouldn't know what I think. I think it's going to be Cinema because Panda's on the ball. Panda's trying to center that one. It's a nice touch there from Atomic. Aris gets beat out by Daniel. Beast Mode's there. Can he bury the 3-man passing play? No. Man, they can't do it as good as Aris. I don't know what to tell you, man. Aris, best player in this lobby. Don't care. Don't at me.
All right. I don't think that's a crazy take. Aris, flicker on one. Can't find much, though. Atomic, a little bit awkward. That could have been an open net. Unfortunately, the shot not going to ring through, but we've seen it from NRG, we've seen it from Next2Nu. It's nothing new at this point. Percy looks for the clear, does find one, but Atomic there. Able to play the touch to the ground. Unfortunately, no more boost. It's going to be Panda. A little bit awkward, but he finds one. Percy, touchdown field, Beast Mode there to block it. Making sure the net is not left any emptier than it was. Atomic could see a shot here, but Percy, a beautiful save. Aris tries for the touch, won't be able to find it, and Percy bumping one. Gonna be a little bit awkward though. Atomic play around, but does find the touch, and now Aris, last one back for a moment. He finds the pre-jump, but Daniel just gonna slot that one around him.
Panda takes over. It's a loft-up field looking for Percy. Percy seems like a bit of a misjump there as Aris commits as a 3rd man. One reset, uses it. Can't get back to the ball, though, so it falls into the hands of Atomic. Him and Panda collide once more. Percy unable to steal that 100 boost. He left it for Panda, pardon me, who ends up booming that ball downfield, but can't get it over Daniel. Daniel fakes one, Beast Mode, empty net. Panda on the hustle back. Somehow that ball doesn't find its way through as Percy is able to get the clear. Nice 50 there with Panda. Daniel's getting harassed, but it's Daniel. He's still going to be able to make the play. Boom downfield. Right to left, we go over towards Panda, who combines with Beast Mode to get that one out. Percy can't find the quick shot, so now it's Aris in a 1v2. Has to buy some time. Pardon me, so sorry. Panda can't get up to this ball super quickly. It's going to be Beast Mode now on the catch. Right field wall, straight into the hands of Aris, which unfortunately falls up into a dunk for Beast Mode.
And a beautiful touch here, but Daniel still staying on this. Next2Nu Esports doing better about grabbing those corner boosts. I know we talked about it last time. They were getting starved for most of the game, but they are doing a little bit better there. Still getting starved, but it's all right. It is all right. Next2Nu Esports fending off the attack so far. This one almost falling, but Percy able to get the save here. Beast Mode looking for the double, but it's going to be Aris first one to connect, and he finds the pinch as well. Though, might give Atomic a free ball. Never mind. Percy with a great challenge. That one a little bit awkward for Aris. Has to turn out. Beast Mode bang downfield. It's going to be Panda for one. Now able to bump Beast Mode, but Beast Mode's still going to work his way through. Can't bulldoze through the net. And the 0-0 scoreline still going to continue. Daniel, opportunity. Not going to find it. Daniel, another one, sending it to the backboard. Double tap, not there, but a fake for Atomic is going to be a 1-0 for NRG.
Yeah, it's just good Rocket League right there, man. There's not much you can do if you're Percy. You have 0 boost. You're just watching in amazement as Atomic and Daniel combine to thrust that one through the back of the blue net. It's an unfortunate scenario, but you live and you learn. You go next. Here we go. Still 2 minutes left in this game, though, so Aris is going to pop that one up higher than anyone else can reach, up until Daniel is able to combine, play the 50 on the back wall. 2 members of Next2Nu swing and miss on that Daniel aerial play, but it ends up falling to the hands of Percy. Now Atomic on the waterfall down, can't find the read, so Percy pokes it away once more. On the back wall, he's doing a bunch of the heavy lifting on the defensive half.
Couldn't agree anymore, but Atomic looking to still work his way around, not able to. Next2Nu Esports starved a little bit. You need to grab some boost. A good demo there could open up some opportunities for you. Panda up for one. It's going to be Atomic looking for the touch. He finds it to the back wall, just leaving for Beast Mode. NRG looking like they've parked the bus a little bit. They're playing a lot safer. They're not going for anything too crazy. Well, Next2Nu Esports, you have to find a crazy play if you want to make it through these guys. You have to, but you've done it before. You can do it again. Beast Mode, nice touch there. Now Percy, touch high, just going to loft it up, but Daniel there next. Panda can't, unfortunately, in Beast Mode, looking to seal the deal, but Panda there in the end. Flick here quick. Atomic, last one back. He does find the touch, and now it's going to be Aris up, looking for the corner double. Not online, unfortunately. Touch middle, no shot there. Percy, an opportunity. Can't find it through, and Daniel up, just gonna get the clear downfield.
Couple opportunities here in the waning moments of game number 4 for Next2Nu Esports. Maybe a give and go pass between Aris and Panda, but Panda can't make contact. Nice demo there to clear up a little bit of space, but just got one more opportunity, and it's getting shut down by beast mode as we speak. Aris, sidewall redirect, can't locate it. Atomic, empty net, double tap. Percy actually hustles back to give Next2Nu genuinely one more opportunity. Aris has to be able to get this coast to coast. Over to Panda. Panda looking for Percy, who has no boost. Ends up stealing the 100. No, missed the 100. That might spell disaster, and it spells game 5.
Oh, not a situation we wanted to be in.
Oh, say.
Up 2-0 in the series. NRG having the chance at the reverse sweep. Will they be able to find it, or will this be an in-to-win game 5 victory?
I want to like do some cinematic intro, but I mean, truth be told, I don't think I can do that right now. I really just think that this is just it's just a game 5. It's just a normal everyday average game against the world champions to make top 8 to potentially book your ticket to Paris, or at least put yourself in position to do so. No biggie here. No biggie here. It's just another day in the office on Champions Field against the reigning world champions who have their name on a banner just hanging up in this arena. There's no big deal. This is an easy game for Next2Nu, but again, genuinely looking back at game 4, though, the one thing that NRG was able to do was establish that defense. You weren't able to break through whatsoever, because you didn't, like I said earlier, didn't get them in any super chaotic scenarios. There was one chaotic play, and it ended up resulting in a goal for NRG. You got to be able to force some chaos, force some physicality, and just make things happen.
Great flick there. Unfortunately, going to be shut down quickly. Panda for the save. He gets 1, gets 2, gets 3 to get that ball downfield, but Atomic doing what he can to keep that in. NRG definitely doing a lot better at holding pressure. We didn't see it much in the first 2 games, but now in the last 2, we have seen it a lot, and that could be the downfall. But Next2Nu Esports, you have to find a way around it. How will you do it? It's easier said than done. Opportunity for Atomic, just finds it to the back wall, now off ceiling, no flip, no boost. Can't do a whole lot. Shot opportunity.
What
happened? What happened? It's just so awk. It's so awk.
Here we go. Aris can't get it over the first, though. Beast mode shuts him down. It's another quick 1-goal lead for NRG. We saw that literally 5 minutes ago, and nothing was done. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't break the defense. They just sat in their own half and sat like a duck, just quacking, not allowing anyone to eat their food, pass their territory, anything whatsoever. But this is a different game. This is a win or go home for Next2Nu Esports. You gotta hope that there's a different energy, a different lock-in that we're about to experience. That's a nice loft downfield. Panda tries to play the 50, able to do so, but Atomic is that third man there, and he's large and in charge. Percy now lofts it up for Panda. No bump found on to Daniel. It's a give and go. 1, 2, 3. Jose, can you see?
I don't know what to say about that. The lights may be blinding. That's true. That's true. It's the lights. Guys, can we turn down the lights in here, please? Thank you. Nutty replace Panda? Nah. Nah, I fear that.
I actually, dude, I just can't jump in the air. I cannot make an aerial play. It's tough. You know what? Or else I would, bro. Or else I would. Atomic's not making a read on that. Oh, I thought there was going to be a teammate there to shoot that. Nope, there's not. Aris now. Pop over 1. Or not over 1, pardon me. Pop tries to get it over 1, which he does. There's just one man back. It's just beast mode, and he can't make contact.
Guys, there's still life. Don't go anywhere.
There's still life. Next2Nu Esports showing that they can battle through, that they can make this an opportunity to win the series. Game 5. Game 5, you win or go home. Either of these teams, whoever loses here is out, and no top 8 for them. Good touch here from Panda. Gonna play 1. Can't find Aris, unfortunately. It's gonna be beast mode. Double tap not online. Atomic shot save from Panda. Gonna make up for his past mistakes. That shot from Daniel just high. And Percy,
more of that.
No touch there. Aris gonna be able to play 1. It's gonna be a little bit awkward on back wall.
No.
Beast mode for 1. Can't continue. And Percy, 100 boost. Gonna look for this one downfield. Atomic touch there. Now Daniel up. looking for one, just going to control it for a moment. Daniel, nice touches here. Aris around 1. Atomic trying to find his way through, but it's just going to be a 50 high in beast mode. Nice touch here. Going to leave for Panda. Panda sent to Aris. Aris to Percy! But Daniel up first to cut that play at the root. Now Panda, an opportunity just sent to the back wall. But Atomic just on first, unfortunately.
Every move that either of these teams make so consequential for the result that's about to pour through with 100 seconds left. The physicality's looming large. Beast mode can't be hunted. 2 members were getting sent at the final NRG player, and still he was able to avoid it. A nice 50 there from Panda. It's gonna fall back into his own hands. Oh, Daniel almost bit, which would have left the net wide open, but still as that third man, the experience to just be able to turn back and understand that there's no need to ego that ball is so important there for NRG. Panda now off the sidewall leaves it for Aris. He's been the man all series. Plays the 50. It's going to shoot out. The first one to it is Percy, who takes over. He beats Atomic. Just 2 more members to go. Panda now tries to slide that one through, but it's into the hands of Daniel. Off the back wall. Beast mode able to get the clear. Daniel can't find Aris. Percy tries to give it back to him. Aris maybe looking for Panda, but he gets removed. On the respawn, he's going to be able to, pardon me, try and clear this ball away, but no. Aris cunts front post. Daniel now 1, 2. Can't find the third as Percy's there again.
Next2Nu Esports, you were in the orange half for a while. Get back there. Percy launched, but can't find it. Now the pass down. Panda shot. So it's going to be not good. And Percy now going to have to make another opportunity with just 33 seconds left here. One more opportunity. NRG not going to allow more than that. Good 50 midfield. Daniel going to bring it back the other way. Good 50 from Percy. You need one, and now it may be a miracle, but a miracle can still happen. Nice touch here. Panda. Not a ton of boost, but he is still able to play on. Trying for it around. The pinch, it's not going to be good. Percy can't, unfortunately, and Atomic just going to play this ball downfield. We got a 0-second drill one more time. Will Next2Nu be able to do it? Or...
Etch, I'm sad.
I'm sad. I'm sad too. That was it. That was the opportunity. Next2Nu Esports, unfortunately, just not able to close the series out. It's not the first time it's happened either.
Do we do analysis, or do we actually just like sit here and be sad? Because actually, I think both of them are pretty respectable answers. I think we just sit here and be sad. I'm gonna be sad.
I'm sad. I'm very sad. Oh. I went from, like, the highest adrenaline, like, humanly possible to literally in the gutter.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. Every single result is gonna go our way. And then, in Open 6, they're gonna win and make Paris, and then they're gonna win Paris. Anyway, then they're gonna go to Worlds and win. It's a GG to NRG. It's all good, bro. I appreciate everyone being here. Yeah, let's give a big shout out to all the end-to-end staff, all the players. It was fun. It was good. It's unfortunate how it happened, but at the end of the day, life goes on, and they will be able to do some things in Open number 6. All right, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here, everyone. GG's. Thank y'all for tuning in. What a stream that was. Unfortunate. But Next2Nu Esports, that's a good VOD review. It's time for next week. Prepare. Lock it back in. You need a perfect regional for an opportunity at Worlds. Not Worlds. It's Paris. But everyone, y'all have a great Shells night. Shout out Bumble, Kota, Clout, the Goats, and then the Goat Moderator, Empress. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's night. Peace, guys.
God bless. God bless. God bless.